Are you fine? Okay students, before we start our lesson today, let's pray according to our respective beliefs. So before we start our lesson, I will read an attendance book. So for those whose names are called, please raise your hand. Siti Lela Zakia, Nuri Denia, and Trimutia. Okay guys, that's all. So today I will explain the topic of temperature and heat. So today I will explain about temperature and heat. So the purpose of this lesson is to help you understand about the difference between temperature and heat, how we measure them and how they affect the world around us. If you ask, why is this important in real life? Well, temperature and heat are everywhere, from cooking in the kitchen, using air conditioner, or to changing our body if we are sick, and that's all involve heat and temperature. And then, every day we feel warm when the sun shines and cold when it rains. But have you even wondered why? Understanding temperature and heat, this is help us to explain the everyday experiences. So this topic reveals the science behind the warmth and energy around us. And this is not just number, but this is about understanding the world we live in. So guys, now I will read the agenda for today. So today we will study about the definition of temperature and heat, measuring tools, calorimeter and thermometer, and then after that we will study about temperature conversion, heat transfer, and last we will discuss about the example problems. Okay guys, now we will move to the main topic. So I will tell you the definition of temperature and heat. For first, I will tell you the definition of temperature. So the definition of temperature is a physical quantity that quantitatively expresses the attribute of hotness or coldness. So guys, this is a definition of temperature. It's a physical quantity that quantitatively expresses the attribute of hotness or coldness. But in specific terms, is it the way of determining the kinetic energy of particles within an object. And then the temperature has a significant role in almost every area of our everyday lives, as well as in scientific disciplines from physics to geology. Okay, next I will tell you the definition of heat. So the definition of heat is the transfer thermal energy from a body with a hotter temperature to one with a cooler temperature. The definition of heat is the transfer thermal energy from a hotter temperature to one cooler temperature. So this is the definition of heat. And heat, if two bodies at different temperatures are brought together, energy is transferred, and heat flows from the hotter body to the colder body.
Okay, let's start with the first instrument, which is the thermometer. A thermometer is a device that measures temperature, the hotness or coldness of an object, or temperature gradient, the rate of change of temperature in space. A thermometer has important elements: a temperature sensor, the bulb of mercury in glass thermometer, or the barometric sensor in an infrared thermometer, in which some change occur with a change in temperature. Temperature is measured using a thermometer, and the unit we use are Celsius, Fahrenheit, or Kelvin, depending on the country or the scientific context. Thermometers are widely used in technology or industry to monitor process. In meteorology, in medicine, is medical thermometer, and in scientific research. So, temperature is not just a number, because it helps us understand how energy works around us, from weather to cooking, even in our bodies. That's why it's such an important concept in science and everyday life. Now, let me explain the function of each part of thermometer. One is glass top. Glass top is the protects the inside and allows us to see the liquid and temperature scale. 2. Liquid, mercury or color alcohol, is expands or contracts depending on temperature. And next, 3. Temperature scale is shows the temperature value, usually in Celsius or Fahrenheit. And last, 4. This void or bulb located at the bottom, where the liquid stays when the temperature is low. Now that we understand how a thermometer works, let's continue with the calorimeter, which is used to measure heat. A calorimeter is a tool used to measure heat change during physical or chemical reaction. It helps scientists understand how much heat is released or absorbed. There are different types of calorimeters, but a simple one usually consists of a metal container filled with water and thermometer. Water and thermometer is placed above a heat source. Calorimeters are used in fields like chemistry, thermodynamics, and biochemistry to study heat transfer and energy change. This tool is important because it helps us calculate heat energy in experiments and understand how energy behaves in different substances. Just like the thermometer, the calorimeter also has several important parts with specific function. Is 1. Metal container. Metal container usually made of aluminum or copper, used to hold water and conduct heat. And 2. Water. Water acts as the medium to absorb or release heat during the experiment. 3. Thermometer. Thermometer is placed in the water to measure temperature change. 4. Heat source, a flame or hot object that provides energy to the system. And last, 5. Lid or cover. Lid or cover keeps the heat inside to make the results more accurate.
Hello everyone, today I will explain what convection, conduction, and radiation are. And there will also be a heat calculation problem.
First, conduction. Conduction is the transfer of heat of a solid object without the movement of the particle themselves. Example, when a metal spoon placed in the hot water, the part of the spoon outside the water becomes hot too. 2. Convection. Convection is the transfer of heat through the movement of liquid or gas. Example, when water heat, the water at the bottom becomes hot first, the rises creating a current. Radiation. Radiation is the transfer of heat without any medium, and it can occur in a vacuum. Example, the heat from the sun reaches the earth even though there's a vacuum is present. Problems. A metal object with a mass of 200 grams is heat from 30 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius. If the specific heat capacity of the metal is 0.4 joule per gram per degree Celsius, calculate the amount of heat required. Plug into the formula. Q equal mass times specific heat times delta T equal 200 times 0.4 times 5T equals 4,000 joules. The result 4,000 joule is the total heat energy required.
Okay, after we know that the naturals of heat and temperatures, we have to connect to our daily life. Okay, kids. Okay, guys. The temperature and heat also play an essential role for our daily lives. They are from cooking food, for our air conditioner, and also how maintain homeostasis on our bodies. The concept helps us understand how energy transfer affect our surroundings. Engineers also apply knowledge these heat and temperatures to design machine, engines, refrigerator, also space shuttles. Understanding it also helps us to more efficient to use energy in our daily tasks. And for the summary of this material about heat and temperatures, as the topic is covered the difference about the temperature and heat, also it's also different from the quantities and also the methods of heat and also the transfer of heat that there are conduction, convection, and also radiation. And the concept of specific heat and also the thermal expansion. We also learned that the amount of the heat transfer on the formula of heat, or the symbols is Q. Heat equals mass times specific heat times changes in temperature. This is the formula to know that this heat transfer. Okay, but before we ended this class, I will give you a little question, and you have to answer it approximately 20 minutes to try to answer this question. I will write on this board. kilograms Celsius degrees. Okay, so you have started to answer this. Okay, guys, you have the answer. What is it? How much or this answer is? This answer for this question also have to answer it. There are. Okay, that's right. 980, or approximately 46 joule for this equation. After you answer this question, maybe we ended this class. And this conclusion of this meeting is about the material of heat and temperature. Also, the heat and temperature are closely related to our lives, and the difference are for physical quantities. Temperature measure how hot or cold an object is, and also the heat. The heat is the energy. The energy transfer is due to the different temperatures. Heat transfer occurs in three ways. You know that the conduction, convection, also the radiation. And this process helps us to explain many natural or the technological phenomena. And you know that, guys, by learning temperature and heat, we get a better understanding. We get a better understanding to know that this heat works in our daily lives. And I really like that also in this universe. Hopefully this knowledge will give you a chance to have a curiosity in science, and also inspire you to think critically and apply in this work situation. Okay, thank you for your recording of my class. I hope you get knowledge or a better knowledge from that materials. And see you in this next meetings and in this next schedule learning physics. Also, physics can help us to understanding how work